Hey guys, before this video starts, there's a couple things we need to go over, as this is another Smash or Pass video. Why we're doing these, I don't know. My brain is weird. Anyways, on to the basic rules. All the creatures here have been handpicked by me. They are from the monster manual, and in future, depending on how well this video does, we'll potentially do other stuff like Kobold Press, because they have some pretty neat monsters in there that can make ourselves question just so much in the worst way possible. Also, not gonna lie, there's a bit in here that I kinda love. So when you get to it, you will see it has to do with a monster, and I was picking these images out as we were talking about doing this video. And they made a very humorous joke about the gibbering mouth and says, you know, you should put it in there. So that's why it's in here. That's just about it. Mostly to fuck with, my friends. Be warned, crass humor ahead and other such language shall be used, so view with your own discretion if that's something you're sensitive about. With that being said, have a great time and let's just get into it. Bop! First up, the Aboleth. Keep in mind this is a large creature, bigger than you, and it's hyper intelligent.
Bigger than you.
So it made it onto the list because of limited choices.
Oh, are we going to do an intro to the video?
Oh no, the intro will, for those of you watching, will be done in post,
Hey there,
mostly to
folks.
explain the
Welcome
rules.
back.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
this this wonderful
Hi, yes.
Smasher Pass has our good boy Cheese for another round, and another
Hi
special guest, Victor. How's it going, my dude?
All right.
But yeah.
Looking at a giant fishy dude.
Yes, this is an Aboleth, and yeah, they're hyper intelligent, as you might know, on the large side. So you are gonna be smaller than your compatriot here. So, what are you feeling?
I mean, listen though, right? They can charm you, so you might not even have a choice here.
Fair enough. Yeah, that is
So
a fact. They are very clever.
Smash, because, you know, if it's gonna be done, I want it to be, you know, by my own will.
Okay then.
I would say pass, but then it she said it'd probably be not. I probably wouldn't have a choice in the matter, whether it can enchant or not.
Fair
it,
enough.
I'm in the water with it.
I mean, it is a water-based creature, and it has a very strong tie to that in the lore. So,
is it as messed up in the head as dolphins?
I don't think anything in D&D quite rivals the horniness of dolphins.
True. To be fair, they never in the book state how Aboleth reproduce. So, I mean, to be fair, it's not a question many people will ask, but that's another matter. Next up, one of the most infamous monsters, I'd say, next to goblins in terms of infamy, dragons, specifically the adult red dragon.
All right.
Well, that's just the dragon.
Yes. Well, in D&D, dragons come in multiple colors, so...
That's correct.
And they have variety of differences. The red dragon is like their most, or like vanilla of all the dragons. It's the one that would you think...
cover of like the, you know, OG D&D.
Yeah, it breathes fire, it's a flying reptile. It's the one that makes the, you know, is the most...
This is like asking, would you with a lizard?
Right, except this is, we gotta get that Dragusi, you know.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna say smash for every goddamn dragon we come across, just to let you know.
Wow, okay.
Dragons. Dragons are epic. Even the super evil ones. They're just epic all the way around. And if I thought I had a chance, you bet I'd get some of that tail.
Okay. Victor, what about you?
Yeah, not the lizard.
Alright, fair enough. I can understand that. Next up, the only partner if you make her
wait, what's yours? What do you say?
Well, I'm the host of this, but you know what? If I were to say, I'm going to pass just on the fact that I need to either be on top or I get crushed. There is not really much in between.
You better go to the next one.
Fair enough. Next up, the only partner if you make her scream, you will die. A Banshee.
Oh. Let me have a look at the art.
Yeah, a Banshee.
Definitely got her eye on me. That's
Keep in mind the art, sadly, even for monsters especially, does not give them a very flattering or fair depiction. It usually makes them look a lot more grotesque than you'd typically think. Some of them
Now,
are.
if you were to say like get like something to cover up the mouth, would that even work? Or like if it's like a ball gig, would you just get a ball in your face?
Well, to be fair, I mean, the whole
These are the
Banshee rules
questions.
are along the lines of if you hear it. So theoretically, if you were to keep the mouth
just get fluffy
contained,
earmuffs.
true.
Yeah, the earmuffs.
I mean,
yeah.
that's
Smash.
one way to fix this.
The earmuffs.
Or pull a Van Gogh.
It's like that one picture of where it's like gotta try that Medusa, and there's a guy with with a blindfold on.
Fair enough. So you're saying,
Alright.
so you're both saying smash to the Banshee?
Yeah, I'm gonna say smash. Something about the whole wispy white flowing hair and the horror elements. They add up.
Fair enough. What about you, Victor?
Yeah, I already gave my answer.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well. Yeah, I gotta agree with you guys. I would go for it, even with the risk of potential death. It doesn't happen immediately.
Banshees
It just
need a
means
little
relatively, short period of time. Next up, next one, you're gonna really wonder why I put this here. The Beholder, because it's technically on the same intelligence level, if not higher than us.
Oh yeah.
I tried to stay away from animals and more to literal intelligent individuals, so yeah. A Beholder. Look at that charming face. Doesn't it scream love me?
He's all. I was going to make a all head joke, but like he's also all teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Knowing what I know about beholders, I'm gonna pass.
Fair enough. What about you, Victor?
Same.
Alright, fair enough. I can't blame you.
Like, I will say there's probably some interesting scenarios,
But they're not worth it.
and I don't think it's worth it.
Also, a lot of eyes watching you.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? For some people that have like exhibition, right? Like, you could probably get, your money's worth out of it, but not me.
Fair enough. Next up on our questionable tour of choices, the Deva, which is basically an angel. For all intents and purposes. They pretty.
Yeah, but like for those of you who watch the playable races Smash or Pass, I said pass on the Asimar, and I'm gonna say pass on the Deva for the same reason.
Fair enough.
What was that?
Goody two shows, nah.
Too honest for his liking.
Yeah.
Do they come in more than just male?
Yes, this is just the art that they show off.
They all pretty much have the same skin tone and the aspects of like the wings.
Yeah.
Glowy eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go with Smash as mentioned. I only watched the beginning, like stuff that you could do with flying, like when you talked about the bird people.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh my word! Wow, a lot of callbacks already in this episode. And we've barely started.
I've only watched like the first two.
Nice.
Fair enough. Next up, the lover that could be anything you want, the Doppelganger.
Right there, that's just anything. So like, you can just choose whatever you want.
I'm guessing this is a smash from both of you. I imagine this one was going to go relatively quickly, but you were going to say
no.
Or does it have to be in just like the base form?
It can be. Again, they still keep all of their abilities when they're with you. So
listen though, for Changeling, the playable race, I said smash.
Yeah.
But for Doppelganger, I'm gonna say pass because I have bad experiences with these in a campaign.
Fair enough. There's some baggage there that you can't quite.
There's some baggage, and I can't quite get over that hump.
Fair enough. Well, let's see if you can get over this hump, because the next race I think is gonna make you feel very, very confused. Next up is the Dryad. Because this is a person who's been cursed in lore by Loth, or however you pronounce it,
Well,
for failing her. So they have a very unique situation going on here.
Well, this is like the Dark Souls boss. Like, which half do you prefer more?
I mean, I'm pretty sure which part, but I could be wrong.
I have arachnophobia.
I know, but you also
But
said you also like the drow.
But I love the drow. And
Are
also,
drow spider? I thought that they weren't.
Oh no, but
they're drow that got cursed.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. So the top part is all drow, which he likes, but the bottom part is what he fears. This is
like listen, I may have watched a certain anime
like that
changed my opinion on spider women. So I'm gonna say smash on this.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna be terrified.
you like a little danger.
It's one of those situations where you're like, well, mark me down as scared and horny.
Fair enough.
One of those.
They could even like make like a hammock or something like that.
Fair enough. I mean, you're not gonna fit that on a regular ass bed, so fair enough.
That's not a regular ass.
Fair enough. What was your answer, Victor?
Oh, smash, yeah.
Fair enough. Next up, the people of nature, and quite pretty in some artwork, but this one just does not seem to depict it well. The Dryad. So essentially tree people.
Tree people.
Or nature spirits, depending on how you look at it.
Right. I don't know, Victor, are you a tree hugger?
Yeah, I'll go with smash.
Fair enough.
All
tree person, just go out into the woods.
Fair enough.
Up in a tree.
Up, get right up in that tree. Yep. All right, I'll let you have the forest to yourself. I'll pass.
Any particular reason?
A little bit scared of let's see, chafing.
Fair enough.
And also, I mean, I don't know. I'm not the most like outdoorsy person, so we wouldn't have much in common.
Fair enough. That makes sense. I can understand that. Next up,
so can I.
The Flesh Golem. The one partner who's quite likes Frankenstein.
Wait, where's the picture? I wish you hadn't posted the picture now.
Keep in mind, this is a very unflattering version of it.
How do you get a more flattering version
if you ever
of a flesh golem? Like, riddle me this. How?
I mean, have you ever read Frankenstein? He's gorgeous by all intents in the book standards.
Yeah, but, until you know that he's made from different corpse body parts.
I mean, he's finely crafted from the best parts. Can't really blame the dude. But hey, it's your choice here.
I'm going to go with pass because I feel like they'd be extremely mindless.
You're not entirely wrong.
Yeah. I'm also going to go with pass because body horror and me just don't really go together like peas in a pod at all.
Oh, really? Well, that's good to know. Considering the next one, we literally talked about while I was getting the images for this video.
No, you actually... I thought I was joking with you. Oh, dear God, no.
So many holes, but I'm going to have to pass for the same reason as the Beholder.
Fair enough.
Oh...
Actually, exact same reasons because it's got those eye tentacles.
Fair enough.
Listen, I've said in the previous video, I'm pretty curious and I'm open enough minded to most things, but this would literally crack open my skull and suck the brain out of it, and then everything else. Like this is too open minded of an experience. Pass. I'm scared. I'm scared now.
Fair enough.
Oh, you pretty looking ones.
I warned you when I was picking out these images. I warned
It only
you.
gets worse from here.
Yay!
Yes and no.
All right.
Anyways, next up, this one's gonna make you feel a certain way. Knowles.
No,
For a little bit of context, we run a campaign, and there was a NPC unintentionally created called Nolio.
Okay, with
my
what
boy.
I know about hyenas, no. Pass.
Listen, with what I know about hyenas, I see your reasoning, but smash.
Okay. I like how you go for the hyena person.
I-
do you know that they have
I know. But like, listen, Nolio, my boy.
Oh my god.
You know, it could be a weird Back to the Future situation, or no, Terminator situation.
A weird
I go
back to
back
the
in
future
time.
situation.
I go back in time, and I become the father of my my best friend.
And to be fair, he kind of hated you. Knowles
Nah, he
are
didn't.
immoral
He
as all hell, but okay. Next thing up
Ah.
on our list, I would argue one of the most famous monsters, period, goblins. Would you go home with a goblin?
I mean,
How
I
tall are
already said smash from the previous video, but I'm interested to see.
What are you about you, Victor?
How tall are they, though?
Let me check, actually. I have a thing
How
for
tall do
this.
you want them to be? Stilts are a thing.
Oh, wow. That is just, let's see.
High heels, goblin and
Oh no,
high
I
heels.
was thinking, are they at the right height?
Well, goblins are about, according to this, about 3'6".
Alright, that's the right height.
Fair
You
enough.
know, they don't have to kneel or anything, they just stand there.
Well,
Goblins just stand.
all right.
You know what? I can't argue with that reasoning.
Boy, oh boy, am I already
No
starting
one
to
needs
regret.
no one needs sore knees.
I guess. Oh god. What have I brought into this world? Alright. Next up,
what's the next
soaring
one?
high in the sky with a potential you, considering your thing for birds, harpies. Would you go home with a harpy?
I was reading One Piece earlier today, and they just fought a harpy.
Nice. But did they consider betting the harpy?
Sanji did, I'm sure.
Probably. This is a smash for me.
Same.
Fair enough. I can see it. I mean, you did go for the Arakakra. This feels on brand for you,
I
cheese.
did, yes. This is on brand. I'm consistent. Consistently odd.
Fair
It's
enough.
basically just the hands, the feet, and the wings.
Fair enough.
Yeah. And the fact that they're gonna scream weird bird noises at you.
Next up, if you like your partner's big, this is the race or creature for you. Hill giants.
I take that back. Your Honor, I would like to retract that statement and have it stricken from the record. Hill giants. No.
I'm sorry, but the only giant race one of the giant races that you could visibly have a chance with without literally dying on the first.
Well, what are they? How big are they, and what are they like?
They're pretty large. Can't remember their exact height.
They're freaking big boys.
They're big
and
boy.
They dumb as bricks.
Yeah, they are one of the dumbest creatures in D&D lore.
Yeah, pass.
Oh, you don't like them big?
Listen, you know I do from my previous answers, but that's a little too big, and the intelligence difference kind of is off-putting.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Next up, I know your answer to this, cheese, but this is mostly for Victor, considering he was not a part of the last one. Kobold. The deafening silence.
Now take the dragon and make it more humanoid. That's a pass. I'm not pass smash.
Interesting. Curious.
That would imply the opposite that I said smash to the dragon.
That would probably But no, okay. So pass the dragon, smash the kobold for you. Interesting.
And you went for smash the dragon. What about
pass the kobold?
Nothing's changed in your heart?
Nothing has changed in my heart of stone.
Fair enough. Next up, one of the few water monsters besides the Aboleth, the Kraken.
The Kraken.
Well, not every day you get to get with someone with a star of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, exactly, right? I mean, that's got to be quite the experience to talk about, but not through. No. There are. You know what? I wanted to say Smash, but I'm holding out that there are better tentacle monsters in this. So I'm passing. I'm passing.
Not tentacle monsters per se, but
mix
definitely
things
have
up, I'm gonna say
options.
Smash.
Fair enough.
Ooh.
You're going for a large compatriot. Fair enough.
The beast of the seas.
Fair enough. You're going big. You can say you released the Kraken.
Yo, he's going big, but he might not be coming home.
You could say you sicked your Moby Dick on him.
Ah!
Oh my god. Swear.
These jokes just write themselves. It's just so good.
True. And not in a good way. Oh, next up, Lamia.
Two lion for me.
Fair enough.
Lion.
I see that as a pass, I see. Fair enough. What about you, Cheese?
Wow.
I mean, you did say yes to the centaur. So
I'm seeing some finely sculpted musculature here. I'm imagining. Yeah. Yeah, we smash this. We smash this, and we don't look back. Are there any like possible fatal downsides to this?
I don't know. I can't remember. I'm not as familiar with Lamia lore as other monsters.
Just be kind to me and say no.
Okay. Probably on screen now there will be popping up a little bit of information how I was dead wrong.
I'm dead, aren't I?
Probably. Next up, if you ever liked Corpse Bride, this is the thing for you. A Lich. I like how there's just dead silence. Just like, okay. How do I phrase this and not...
I want to hear Victor's thoughts, because I have my own argument.
Well, Victor, what do you...
They are... If I remember correct, Lich is undead necromancer, right?
Yes.
Yep. You have to do a lot of unspeakable things to become one.
True.
Yeah, I'm gonna... Because that's no matter... Well, yeah, that's more powerful zombie, essentially. So, pass.
Alright, I'm passing, but it's not the whole undead aspect. Eyes wide open emoji. But it's the fact that they will live forever as long as their phylactery is intact.
To be fair, yes, but you do realize that dragons and/or Aboleth will outlive you as well, right?
Oh, I did. Well, you know, we all make mistakes in the heat of passion.
Thinking about it, they'd probably bring you back. Also, would they want their friends to join in?
Oh.
You know, maybe. Like, listen, if I was offered the secrets to becoming a lich in exchange for doing, banging uglies together, it might be worth it.
All right then.
Liches are pretty cool. I pass on the fact that they're probably not going to be so kind.
Fair enough. They might be into some questionable shit.
They most definitely are.
Another reappearing face on this list, which I know your answer to, but I'm curious what Victor will be saying.
All right.
Lizard folk.
Lusty Argonian, smash.
Let's go.
Wow.
Let's go. That's funny.
Me and Victor are more alike than I thought.
My answer remains the same, by the way, you friggin' lizard humpers.
I've actually never actually read it. I'm mostly doing that just for the meme.
Fair enough.
It's fine. It's fair.
Well, I think this next race won't be appealing to you if you don't like the lizard, because the next up is the Merilith, which is actually a demon. So, keep that in mind.
Okay, so
This one,
Um,
this one makes you have feelings.
this one, I ain't gonna lie. On God, no cap. This one got me feeling something for real. I don't know. I hate the snake aspect. I really do. It scares the shit out of me.
But the
But
six-armed
that's a
lady
lot of arms.
for a
And
lot of potential.
you said she's like it's a demon, right?
Yeah, she's a demon lady.
So we got bad girl with like 6 buff arms. Down bad. Not gonna lie.
You're going for a smash, my dude?
I'm going for a
Yeah,
smash. I
I'll
don't
do the
remember
same.
what it was called, but
A Merilith? Yeah.
Merilith. Cool. That even just sounds cool. That sounds cool.
Alright, next up on our weird, ironically unintended reptile journey, the Medusa.
You get me by blindfold.
Going straight in for it then. I gotta think about this one a bit more though,
Fair
because
enough.
with the Merilith, the snake part, that's like you can just look into her eyes and you don't see it. I mean,
Well,
the
you won't.
Medusa,
It's the hair. It's the hair. Plus, you'd have to wear a blindfold.
I guess true, but you still know that they're there. And
Yeah.
they're just hissing and trying to nip at you. That sounds unappealing, and I would be, no, I would be too scared. Pass.
Just bring like a dozen mice.
Bring a
What, tie
blindfold.
them in little braids in your hair?
Just have the snakes currently trying to eat on your face while you're doing the dirty deed. Like,
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, you're not tying the snakes to your face.
fair enough.
No,
I guess.
not the snake. Oh, that's weird. But that's creative. I see. I see.
I
We're
see what you're
tackling
going
this
for.
with some level of inventiveness.
Fair enough. Oh boy, did I not expect it to go this way.
Yeah, come on.
Next
you're lying
up-
to yourself.
Feeding Medusa's hair.
Oh yeah.
Yep, that's. Before we get into the next race, would her down under parts also be snakes?
Stop. Stop.
Next up, after that horrible thought, we have the merfolk, basically mermaids.
Dude,
Are you feeling a
There's
bit
mermaid.
fishy?
it's a mermaid. Dude.
Hope you got upper
Dude,
body
yes.
strength because you're gonna have to carry her everywhere.
Oh. Well, that does put a dampener
Not
on our
if you live at
relationship.
sea.
True.
That's that. There we go.
We get
That's
a
gonna-
giant fish bowl and put it on wheels.
Oh yes.
I
Or a
guess that's
bathtub.
well. That's one way
I
to
feel
solve
like a
the
bathtub
problem.
on
So, what is it? A
wheels is-
smash or is it a pass?
It's a smash, but you're pointing out more problems than I want to hear about it.
I mean, I did point out a problem with the last one too. I'm just curious
yes,
how you're gonna
yes.
handle these very unique situations.
But
Yeah.
this is Smash, not take them on out on a dinner.
Fair enough.
Even then, there is the docks.
Fair enough. So I guess it's a smash for the both of you. Good. All right.
Very good.
Next up, an enemy of Stranger Things. It's the Mind Flare or the Illithid, depending on who you ask.
Ah, yes.
BT
On
Dubs,
a
I'm
side
pretty
note-
sure last time I checked they don't have a gender.
No, they're whatever they're called.
Hermaphrodites?
No, I don't. They don't even have a gender. Like they're just
Fair
their
enough.
then
form of
could you
reproduction
even-
is infecting other people, and they kind of burn from the inside out and melt into another mind flare.
Anyways,
So yeah, no, it's not gonna end very well.
but for the time
But they
being,
also, but I mean, you guys could like really connect on a psychic level.
hey?
But have either of you seen the dragon episode of Rick and Morty?
Can't say I have.
I have.
Like, they soul bond.
Yeah.
Oh,
Plus, think about what they could do with those tentacles.
That's you know what I think they're just super neat. I think they're worth dying, because like you will 100% will.
Fair enough, but you're gonna die one day anyways.
Plus,
You
if
go down in a blaze of glory.
That's right. That's right.
Not
half
every
of my...
day you get with the Stranger Things legend.
That's correct.
What about you, Victor? Is this a smash for you?
Yeah, I don't know how it would go down.
But you're curious to
Probably
find out.
mentally.
Yep.
Fair enough. Next up, if you didn't like the Lich, maybe this will do your crank. A mummy. But
I mean, listen. I think Brendan Fraser would have an issue with me if I said yes, and I don't want to disappoint Papa Brendan.
That's a dry zombie, so no.
That's a very, very, very dry zombie under a lot of wraps.
But for easy cleanup.
Not the kind of Christmas gift I'd like to get. Nah.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry, zombie.
And if it's too dry, it's like sand. And it gets coarse, rough, and gets all over the place.
Correct.
Of course, we have the prequel memes.
Oh, prequel memes are eternal.
Next up, this one's just here. I'm gonna be honest to mess with you. The Naufashne.
The what? The what?
Like the pig form of Ganon. But somehow less appealing.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's a lot of
Pat.
chin.
Look at the moob.
The moob is strong with this one. Pass? Yeah, definite pass.
What about you, Victor?
I already gave it a pass.
He already gave it a solid pass. He didn't even wait.
Fair enough. I can't blame you.
I had to just kind of believe what I was seeing.
All right.
Wow.
Well, if the hill giant was too big for you, this might be a tiny bit smaller. An ogre.
Ogre.
What do you think?
I'm thinking.
A pass.
Fair enough.
Ogres also suffer from lessened intelligence, though. I want to smash, but I don't want to get smashed. You know what? I'll say it. It'll be another one of those going out in a blaze of glory. I'll smash.
Fair enough.
Maybe I get the one that's been to the library more than twice.
Or once, period.
Well, the first time was to catch a snack.
Fair enough. Next up, this is one of my favorite creatures in D&D.
Oh?
The Quasit. A little demon boy.
He's cute.
But he's also a little chaos bringer and kind of wicked. So take your chances.
Is that like a little bug demon?
He's on the smaller end. Same idea as like Goblin, the Kobold area is what I kind of figured.
The legs do remind me of...
Yeah, I'm going to say pass because of the legs and the weird look he's giving me.
Fair enough.
I don't know where his nose is.
I don't think he has one.
If he had a nose, this would be a smash. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Even if it was like Voldemort slits.
Yeah, no, that wouldn't do it either. That's kind of whack.
This is why you gotta word yourself very carefully.
Normal human nose.
That would be out of place. Never mind. That's the bad reason, but it's a pass. I think they're cute though.
Fair enough.
They're funny.
They're pretty cool. All right, next up, Seders. I don't really have a lead into this one.
Yep.
Grover.
Yep, Grover. For all those Percy Jackson's fans.
I definitely know what you're talking about.
Fair enough.
Satyrs are known for being very lecherous, aren't they?
Yeah. In D&D lore, they are very shameless. They love to party and get down.
No, I didn't say no to the spider half, so I'd say yes to this.
I mean, it's all
Okay,
mammalian, technically.
Yeah, mammalian. Yeah, that's comforting. I'll say smash. It's interesting
All
enough,
right.
and they're party animals.
Fair enough. Next up, I feel like this is like the easiest one to go for. Succubus.
Once again,
Yeah.
this is probably still a case of like dying afterwards, but yeah, this is a smash.
Fair enough.
I don't know many people that would say no. Who can resist?
Yeah, especially in the moment. I don't think you even can.
No, probably not, because you're probably charmed.
I mean, yeah. I don't like your guys' chances.
No, I don't either. I know I roll poorly all the time, so I might as well just go with it. By my own volition.
Fair enough. After that, I know your answer is going to be a hell no again. This is a returning face, but this one's for Victor. Thrycreen. One of my
Hell
favorite.
no. Oh
This guy,
no!
I'm gonna say pass, but like, this guy looks almost exactly like the ant people from Chaotic, if you've seen that.
Yeah, fair enough. I've seen that. Fair enough. I figured it
Oh,
was a no,
no.
but I was curious. I couldn't help myself.
If you're wondering, he said yes in the previous video.
Yep, I said yes to the Thrycreen. I have no shame. I don't even have a good reason for it.
No, he didn't. That's right. I distinctly remember that.
I mean, I didn't hide it either.
That's
Next
true.
up, if you don't like mosquitoes, but you might like this, vampire.
Okay, but like the vampire is the classic, like refined, sexy monster.
Yeah.
Fair
Have
enough.
you played Skyrim?
Yeah.
Sadly not.
Oh well.
Hotel Transylvania, Dracula, voiced by Adam Sandler.
That's correct.
Anyways, I guess that
At
is a
least
smash
two.
for the both of you.
It's a smash. Come on.
What you should do when I say that is just put up a picture of Mavis and then just change it to Dracula when I say that, and then just put like a photo of Adam Sandler.
Yeah, good old Adam Sandler. He's a good bro.
Oh boy. Alright, well, our
Um,
final member of tonight's little review
no.
party. Again, we might do another one of these, because I do have Cobalt Press that I might do into. But again, that
Okay.
depends on how much people enjoy this kind of content. But anyways,
I mean, I'm
the
enjoying
final...
myself right now.
I'm aware, much to everyone's detriment. Anyways, the final creature for tonight will be a werewolf.
You know, not a furry.
Oh, not a furry. Like, I picked my
Like the
side.
others were only half, but like this is full.
This is full.
I mean, to be
and-
fair, Victor, you have to understand. She's kind of broke his own rule
No.
a hell of a lot.
No, he doesn't need to know. He can watch the rest of the video. He's fine. He doesn't need to know.
Like, several times.
But I'm gonna pass.
Fair
But
enough.
my reasoning is, I've picked my side. I've picked vampire. If you can't go for both. I mean,
I feel
either
like you
side
can go
would have an issue.
for silver.
yeah.
Alright, what about you, Victor? I didn't hear your answer.
Not a furry seemed like a pretty solid
Yeah.
answer to me.
Fair enough. Alright, gentlemen. Well, thank you very much for joining me with today's video. With that
Yes.
being said, I hope you guys all have a great time. Like and subscribe, comment down below as it much helps me out. With that being said, have a great day, and bye!
Doodles.